said, no, I still have a lot of things to show you. Don't go in. So after that, he now said, let us go and visit the mansion Jesus promised. Are you getting what I'm saying? He now took me to a wonderful place. In fact, what I saw there, I don't have anything to describe it. It was so glorious, very wonderful mansion. You look at the building, it will look like glass, look like gold, look like whatever. Even the flowers there were looking like gold. So, you know, when I was looking at that place, he now told me that Jesus have finished the mansions, but the saints are not ready. He now said, now let us visit hell. That was the last this thing. Now, that's one thing that happens. From the paradise, whatever he says, we appear to the place. We never fly, we never move. Immediately he said, let us visit the mansion. In a twinkle of an eye, I just found a place that looked like that mansion. So from that mansion, he now said, let us visit hell. In a twinkle of an eye, we found ourselves the place. So immediately we approached the place. That gate was so big, so large. They wrote on top of it, welcome to the gate of hell. As soon as we got to the place, the angel just raised his hand like this, waved it down, and the gate opened with a wonderful noise. So immediately the noise, the gate opened. I started hearing lamentations. So I now looked inside. I saw people like us here. They were having the same, they were putting on some clothes, the same flesh. Some are black, some are white. They just looked like us outside what I saw in the other side. So they were shouting. There was a lot of pains, a lot of torment, to the extent that immediately that gate was open. It was as if they were seeing me. And I don't even think that they were seeing the angel with me, because I was standing with the angel, because they never asked the angel to help them. They was asking me for help, shouting. And I remembered one wonderful one, because I'm a pastor, so that one touched me so much. He was shouting that I'm a pastor. I only ate church money, that I'm ready to refund. Immediately he just wanted to say, I'm ready to refund it, that I should help. That force that we are tormenting, I never see any fire there. I never see any flame here. But the torment there looks as if people, that they are inside fire. All these things the angel was telling me, I was writing them down in a file. The angel gave me a file and a pen. I was jotting all of them down. Even when I walk here, I remember, that was the first thing I remember, that file. I asked them, where is my file? They couldn't understand me. So all those things I saw, I jotted them down, but it was later I realized that the file might be my memories and all that. So while I was shouting, asking him for help, he said that I have another chance to go back. He mentioned this, that the request of the rich man in hell had been granted to this generation. I didn't understand it. It was now that I woke up, I read the Bible, I realized that the request was, the rich man was requesting that a dead man should be sent back to the world. So he just said that the request of the rich man had been granted to this generation for the last warning. He said to me that he's giving me opportunity to go back for the last warning to this generation.
How are you?
Highly welcome. Welcome.
That's the mortuary attendant.
Thank God.
Hey.
Well, it was on the 30th of November. That was a Friday night. Then he was being brought here by the father and the wife. Then with a red Volvo ambulance. Then when they handed me over the corpse, we lay him down here for first examination. Then when they left, I filled the forms, every necessary arrangements. I give them the tally as normal procedure, and they left. Well, this is the mortuary, and this is room 2. This is where we laid him. On top of this slab is where we laid him. That very night. So this is the coffin where he was being put from here to Onisha, where he was being raised again. These are the piece of cotton wool that we used to close your stockings, stockings for your leg, and the hand gloves that we used to close your hand during the day. That was the day for Sunday. This is where it was being laid down, all the way from here to Onisha. Sunday, first thing Sunday morning, your wife came down and cried to me, told me that there's a man of God in town, an evangelist. We had a donkey.
Well, it's shocking. Seeing a dead man, somebody that was once dead, is now alive. It's very shocking. And again, looking at the person and almost discussing with him. To God, all glory should go.
Up to now, I'm still afraid of him because the experience I saw on Friday and what I'm seeing here today, I think we should give God thanks because I can't believe it. I can't believe it myself.
For that time, on Monday, when he came to my house, he was smelling chemical. He was smelling chemical all over him. You see, but now, I haven't seen such a thing. I know that dead people can be raised to life, but I've never heard of somebody who had been 3 days in the mortuary. It was a security man that removed the cotton wool in his nose, untied everything in his hand. It was too much. It's mind-boggling.
When the angels took me from the ambulance, I knew within me that these are angels because I'm a Christian. I've been having those stories and all those things. So when I saw them, I knew that they are angels. So I knew within me that this is death. That was where I stopped knowing anything. I didn't remember my wife, my children, my houses, and my cars, everything about me, because somehow God blessed me. But I didn't remember any one of them. And again, on that Sunday, when I woke up, so I was hearing a lot of voices. When I saw some hands holding me, this one was saying coffin, mortuary, 3 days. I couldn't understand. I didn't ask any question until when we got to the house. My wife now detailed me. Anyway, I told my wife that starting from this moment, as long as this heavenly race is concerned, if I hear, hey, I will lock myself in a toilet. When the noise is stopped, I will come out because I'm not ready to miss this heaven. That's what I told her. Because I'm not ready for any other problem. That's what I told her. It affected me that I became more afraid of God.
When they brought him